CC Auto Parts and Service, First Financial Bank, Lee's Famous Recipe, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Linda Wilson Realty, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Morris Baseball Academy, Nesco Resources, Community Trust Bank, Sutton Pharmacy. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network and heard live around the world on internet-connected devices everywhere at hometownlive.net.
Well, earlier this morning, about 7, 8 o'clock or so, you looked at the weather and thought the prospects of having a baseball game weren't very promising. A little bit later on this afternoon and evening, I texted Coach Blair and said, what's the plans? About 10 o'clock, he said, we're working on a plan. That plan comes to fruition here at Center College as Garrett County takes on Boyle County in Game 2 of the back-to-back 45th District games and the final District games of the regular season before the District Tournament starts in 2 weeks. Joe Mathis alongside Radio Rick live from the Center College press box. Rick, it's turned out to be a really nice night for baseball. Light breeze blowing out towards right field. Going to be in about the mid-60s or so at first pitch. So, again, earlier this morning didn't look real good, but it's a great night for baseball.
If you're heading to Boyle County, turn around and head to Center College because that game is not at Boyle tonight. It's not at Garrett. It's at Center.
Yeah, Center College is the home field tonight. Boyle County's played a number of games here already, really over the past 2 seasons. Most notably, of course, the last time they played a game here, that 12th Region Championship game when Logan Perry walked off Boyle County into that state tournament with a win over West Jessamine. So a lot of good memories for the Rebels here at Center College's baseball complex, trying to notch one more win in their belt tonight versus Garrett County. Garrett and Boyle County will give you starting lineups coming up for you in 3 minutes on your home for Boyle and Garrett County baseball, Z105 WRNZ FM. Has your baseball player been leaving marks in the siding of your house because of all the backyard tanks he's hitting? No worries, JC Crew LLC is there for you. JC Crew LLC specializes in house washing, driveway and sidewalk cleaning, roof and gutter cleaning, commercial pressure washing, and so much more. JC Crew LLC soft wash and pressure washing services, 859-325-1061. Tell your slugger, keep on hitting tanks, and you can call JC Crew LLC.
It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. You had the Danville Lee's Famous Recipe for the Wednesday special. You get 3 pieces of our famous golden fried chicken, hand-breaded tenders, or fish and chicken combo served with your choice of 2 sides and a warm, hot, home-style buttermilk biscuit, a delicious midweek tradition. 2-piece strip meals are just $4.99. 8-piece boxes are $12, or get a 4-piece wing deal for $4.99. Skip cooking tonight and head to Danville Lee's Famous Recipe on South Fort. Lee's Famous Recipe, real home-style flavor made fresh every day.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top-quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Joe Mathis alongside Radio Rick live from the Center College baseball field press box for tonight's game between Boyle County and Garrett County. Linda Wilson Realty starting lineup is being introduced right now by the PA announcer, and we'll take it as well, starting off with the visiting Garrett County Golden Lions. And with their starting 9, here's Radio Rick.
All right, Joe. Leading off number 10, Ryan Noah first. Batting second, number 7, Corbin Folger, DHing. Batting third, number 33, Hans Moberly at third base. Batting cleanup, number 2, Zach Stacy at shortstop. Batting fifth, number 8, Logan Anderson doing the catching. Batting sixth, number 3, Justin Parsons on the bump. Batting seventh, number 25, Brady Reeser, second base. Batting eighth, number 22, Jacob Pendergrast, left field. Batting ninth, number 5, Hagen Miller in center field. And playing right field, number 6, not hitting, at least in the beginning, Logan Ballard.
That's the Garrett County 9. For Boyle County, it's Kyler Clonch, Owen Wheeler, and Carter Stapp, 1, 2, and 3. Logan Perry, Cole Jarnigan, Andrew Holder, 4, 5, and 6. Merrick Cornelius, Caden Patterson, Lucas Young, 7, 8, and 9. Carson Emmons behind the plate at catcher, but he will not hit in tonight's game. Boyle County, Garrett County, starting lineups are there for you. First pitch coming up after the national anthem. Back in 2 minutes with first pitch on Z105 WRNZ FM.
Hello, I'm Rob Cottle of Farmers National Bank. Thank you to the teachers and coaches who help make our local schools and community strong. In the past 5 years, Farmers National Bank has donated more than $250,000 to local schools and education. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Laura at the Garrett County Public Library. Can't make it to the library? Our bookmobile can come directly to you. Call us at 859-792-3424 for more information and to schedule a visit, or stop by and visit us on the square in Lancaster.
In the last 2 weeks, nearly 1 in 5 U.S. adults experienced anxiety, and more than 1 in 5 U.S. adults experienced depression. Children, adolescents, teens, and adults alike are all looking for a refuge from fear, worries, and sadness. That's where the Nurture Nest can step in, with locations in Danville, Harrodsburg, and Somerset, as well as telehealth options from the comfort of your home. They want you to see how fun and healing therapy can be. The Nurture Nest, where healing takes flight.
Hit the trails with Danville Bike and Footwear. From summer adventures to daily rides, they'll help you find the perfect bike to match your goals. Choose from Specialized, Trek, Kona, or check out Aventon e-bikes. And they do. Yes, they do have kids' bikes too. No matter what your age or skill level, make Danville Bike and Footwear your destination to get moving on 2 wheels. Come test ride your next bike today at Danville Bike and Footwear, 417 West Main Street in downtown Danville.
Spring's finally here. Along with the green grass and blooming dogwoods, spring also means thunderstorms and the possibility of power outages. Here's what you should do if a spring storm leaves you without power. Start at home. Check your fuse box or circuit breakers. Then check with your neighbors to see if they have power. If they don't, that's the time to call your electric cooperative and report the outage. We're Kentucky's electric cooperatives, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Live from Gary Wright Field here at Center College's campus. It's the home of the Colonels, and tonight home of the Rebels and the Garrett County Golden Lions as well. In what is the final district regular season game of the year, these two teams will also meet, we know, in the first round of the 45th district tournament, which has caused Garrett County, I think, certainly to make some changes to who they're starting pitching tonight. We talked yesterday on the broadcast week. We thought for sure it was going to be Zachary Stacy on the mound tonight. It is not Zachary Stacy. What T. Ellis, we assume, opting to do is save maybe his best arm. Boyle County hasn't seen him yet for that 45th district semifinal game when the two teams meet, and he knows a game tonight that ultimately doesn't mean anything in the district standings. So instead, he opts to throw Justin Parsons. Boyle County will throw Kyler Klotch in tonight's game. Defensively for Boyle County, left to right, we start off in the outfield. It's Merrick Cornelius in left, Logan Perry in center, Lucas Young is in right. At third base is Carter Stamp. Shortstop is Cole Jarnigan. Andrew Holderman's the keystone. At first base is Owen Wheeler. Behind the plate is Carson Emmons. And on the mound is the junior Kyler Klotch. This is his 8th game. 6 of those have been starts, this being his 6th start. 27 innings pitched, 8 hits, 7 runs, only 5 earned, 7 walks, and 42 strikeouts. A 5-1 record, 1 save, and a 1.30 ERA. As Kyler Klotch delivers the first pitch fastball over the outside corner to Ryan No. It's a called strike. No balls and 1 strike. 6:28 is the first pitch time. Couple of minutes ahead of schedule as the 0-1 misses low and outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. I do not have the temperature queued up here. I'm going to guess 68 degrees from Danville. 1 ball and 1 strike off speed. And No is out in front of that one. It's 1-2. Rick, we'll see if you can get the temperature down there on your phone.
I'll find it here for you.
68 is my guess at game time.
67. Good close guess.
1-2. Swing and a miss as Noah's down. Another off-speed pitch from Kyler Klotch. 1 up and 1 down and a strikeout on Klotch's ledger. The 43rd of his season. And the one-out batter is Corbin Folger. Love calling games here from Center College. We've been fortunate to call plenty of them over the last couple of years. And just love the setup. The press box is awesome. The fans sit below you. It is a phenomenal place to catch a baseball game. One-out batter Corbin Folger takes a fastball over the outside corner for a called strike. It's 0-1. Folger wears number 7. He's the DH in tonight's game. A .310 hitter, no home runs. He's driven in 5 this year. Lifts that one foul left-hand side over top of the Boyle County dugout. And it's no balls and 2 strikes. A young Boyle County fan will chase that baseball down. 0-2 the count. Of course, Boyle County won last night 3-2 in extra innings. No balls and 2 strikes to Corbin Folger. Fastball is chopped towards the right-hand side on 3 hops. Andrew Holder will field that one, throw to first base. 2 up and 2 down. And that'll bring up Handsome Oberle. Kyler Claunch, a quick worker, talking with his dad here in the press box. He likes to get the ball and fire it back as quickly as possible, and that's the way Zachary Stacy is for Garrett County as well. So when I thought Stacy was pitching today, I'm thinking this is going to be it's not going to be the pitcher's fault if this isn't a quick game.
Tough luck. Losing pitcher. He pitched his heart out last night.
That's Handsome Oberle at the dish. Takes high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Only struck out 3. He walked 3. He threw a true complete game. All 8 innings from Handsome Oberle. Despite taking the loss, the 1-0 low and outside. Called ball. 2 balls and no strikes. And went toe-to-toe with Caden Patterson last night. The 2-0 fastball right in there. Pops the mid of Carson Emmons behind home plate. It's 2-1. I was prepared for tonight to be a little cooler than what it is. I'm hot in this sweatshirt. And you tried to warn me, didn't you?
Yeah.
2-1
So
swing and a miss.
What are you doing there, Sammy Sweatshirt?
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Roll your sleeves up.
I've got them rolled up.
You don't have a shirt on underneath there?
I may have to take the sweatshirt off. 2-2, swing and a miss. Kyler Claunch, 1-2-3, any nothing doing on Garrett County's side. Golden Lions go down in order. Boyle County is coming up on the Hometown Radio Network.
Now at Pizza Hut, get a $10 large, any 3-topping pizza on your choice of hut crust, like the new hand-tossed. Glazed with our buttery garlic parm hut blend seasoning, it's the crust you're craving. Get your $10 large, any 3-topping. Order online at pizzahut.com. Limited time offer at participating locations. Max 3 toppings. Additional charge for pan, stuffed crust, extra toppings, and cheese. Taxes, delivery fees, and exclusions apply.
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loan subject to credit approval.
Garrett County went down 1, 2, and 3 in the top half of the first. Boyle County sends up their 1, 2, 3 hitters in the bottom half. Kyler Claunch, Owen Wheeler, and Carter Stapp. For the Golden Lions defensively in left field, it's Jacob Pendergrist. Center fielder is Hagan Miller. Hagan will bat in tonight's game. He did not last night. He just played defensively in center field and played really well defensively out there. He'll get to swing the bat tonight for Garrett County. Logan Ballard is in right field. Handsome Oberle at third base. Zachary Stacy is at shortstop. Brady Reeser at second base. Ryan Noe is at first. Behind home plate, Logan Anderson. On the mound is Justin Parsons. This is 10th game, 6th as a starter. First pitch to Kyler Claunch is a breaking ball that caught the inside corner. No balls and 1 strike. 29 2/3 for Justin Parsons. He leads Garrett County in innings pitched this year. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball lifted foul over Garrett County's side as a fan from Paint Lick, Kentucky will get that baseball. It's no balls and 2 strikes. 29 2/3, 22 hits, 21 runs, 15 earned, 24 walks, 35 strikeouts, a 3-3 record, 3.54 ERA. This pitch right here, pitch number 530 on the season for Parsons as he misses outside with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Parsons looks funny with a small ball like that throwing instead of a bigger.
Yeah, I used to see him throw a football.
Football, yeah.
1 ball and 2 strikes,
Ooh,
breaking
almost
ball.
hit him in the knee.
Almost hit Claunch, but does not miss his,
He didn't
his
flinch.
left leg. Yeah, he was standing in there. He crowds the plate, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just Kyler Claunch at 481. Breaking ball misses low and outside, and he works the count full. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes. 481, no home runs, 20 driven in for Boyle County's leadoff hitter, the EKU commit Kyler Claunch. 3-2 fastball off the end of the bat, fouled off the screen. Count stays 3-2. Boyle County in their home whites, the white tops, the white pants, the Rebels in cursive and black across the chest, black numbers in the front and back, and the black stripe down both sides of those white pants on each leg. The 3-2 to Claunch. Breaking ball is high, ball 4. Leadoff walk, and I believe the same way he started off yesterday's game. He stands on first base. We'll see if Owen Wheeler starts off this second game the same way he did yesterday. Remember, he laid down a sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, like third baseman that way up, expecting maybe he's going to try to lay one down.
Garrett County in their visiting Cardinal red uniforms. Red hats, red tops, red pants. Garrett in that goldenrod color. First pitch fastball to Owen Wheeler. No bunt shown. It misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Golden numbers in the front and back as well, outlined in white for the Golden Lions, who are at 8-13 this year. Boyle County at 21-4.
There he goes.
The 1-0. There goes Claunch.
No way.
Pitch is way outside, and no chance they're going to throw him out anyway. As Kyler Claunch steals his 12th base of the season, it's a CC Auto Parts stolen base.
That stolen base by Kyler Claunch is a service of CC Auto Parts. Get your vehicle running at CC Auto Parts and Service.
Runner at second base is Kyler Claunch, and a 2-0 count on Owen Wheeler, the left-handed hitting first baseman, who bats .372 this year for the Rebels. The 2-ball, no-strike pitch is low, ball 3.
You said you heard some Bull County players cursing?
No.
Said I thought you said there's cursing.
What? Cursive. What? The 3-0 is low. Ball 4. 2 on and nobody out for Boyle County. Back-to-back walks by Justin Parsons. Here comes Carter Stapp.
Now batting for the Rebels.
Stapp, biggest home run threat for the Rebels. 5 home runs, 33 driven in. You got to give it a ride to get it out of here. It's 310 to left, but about a 20-foot fence from the left field corner to left center field. It's 328 to right, 395 to dead center.
Oh,
as
bunny.
Stapp shows bunt, pulls it back, and it misses high. 1 ball and no strikes. And that is 6 consecutive balls that Justin Parsons has thrown.
Yeah, they got to talk to him. The catcher is.
Yeah, Logan Anderson, the Garrett County backstop, out to talk with Justin.
Look at the flag is blowing just a little bit straight out. A little bit of wind out to like right field.
And good night to stop by Finn's, get an ice cream cone right back behind the corner here from the baseball field, and then walk up here and catch a good high school baseball game. Got some fans sitting down the first base line in lawn chairs. Some of them bundle up out there in blankets. 1 ball and no strike, throw back to second base, and Claunch was leaning, but Reeser wasn't anywhere near the bag. And Parsons had to go ahead and throw it.
I think he had an idea there about maybe trying to steal third.
Claunch is off a second. He walked.
He's got a big lead off second.
Wheeler off a first. He also walked. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses high. That's 7 consecutive balls thrown by Parsons. It's 2 balls and no strikes.
Anderson tried to frame it, pull it back in. Home plate umpire was having none of it.
2-0 to Carter Stapp. Fastball, that one's in there. Called strike 2-1. 2 umpires. You got Tony Gray back on the bases. He was behind home plate yesterday. And Rick told Tony he didn't miss a call last night. Perfect night at the plate for Tony Gray. Fastball roped off Carter Stapp's bat over top of Garrett County's dugout. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't remember saying that.
So you're saying he was imperfect?
No.
Well, I'll make sure to let him know then next time I talk with him. Claunch off a second, Wheeler off a first, and Claunch is out there dancing around.
Yeah, he's got Parsons' attention for sure.
2 balls,
there he goes.
2 strikes. Runner goes, and Stapp turns a breaking ball and fouls that one off the handle. A couple of Bull County
double steal
youngsters are over there in that corner to chase that baseball down. Nobody out here in the bottom half of the first. Garrett went down 1-2-3 in the top half of the first with a pair of Kyler Claunch strikeouts. 2-2 to Stapp, grounded towards short. Stacy ranges to his right, goes to second, 1 there on the first, a little bit late. They get the force out at second base on Owen Wheeler. There may have been a play at third if Stacy opted to go that way, but with Claunch running, he goes the safer route, goes for a 6-4 fielder's choice for out number 1. Stapp reaches first. Claunch moves to third. Runners on the corners. And 1 out for Logan Perry, the hero in last night's game. Had that walk-off RBI, not walk-off, sorry, but RBI 2-out double in the top half of the 8th, which gave the Rebels a 3-2 lead and led the Rebels to a 3-2 win with 2 for 4 in last night's game.
Anderson's out there giving signs if the runner takes off from first, whether he's going to throw down, throw back the pitcher, cut it off.
And Adam Schartzer, the Rebel first base coach, who's holding Carter Stapp's his ankle guard and his elbow guard as well. First pitch to Perry is low, ball 1. So any more players get on. I'm not sure if Adam Schartzer has enough hands to hold all the gear here.
We'll see. Schartzer and Blair both have their helmets on. Let's see if they next inning if they come back out with them or take them off.
Sure, if the Rebels score, they'll keep them on. The 1-0 to Logan Perry. Going to turn on a fastball, fouls it off. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Logan Perry at 433, a pair of home runs, 31 driven in, second on the team in RBIs. He adjusts his batting helmet. The left-handed hitting junior digs back in. The 1-1 on its way to Logan Perry. Good breaking ball. It's over the outside corner.
That's a move that Jeremy
1-2.
Shope used to do at Mercer.
Yeah.
Runner first, he would stop like halfway trying to draw a throw, let Kyler Clonch try to
Look at my scorecard. So Carter Stapp stole second base. A CC Auto Parts stolen base. It's 1-2 the count now to Logan Perry, but 2 in scoring position and 1 out. And the 1-2 is over the outside corner.
Outside.
It's a DOE called third strike, and Logan Perry is down looking in a ball that, you're right, Rick, didn't look like it was really over the outside corner at all.
That called third strike's a service of Danville Office Equipment. When you need service, office furniture, supplies, or copiers, call DOE 859-236-6618.
Here's Cole Jarnigan. Jarnigan had a double in last night's game. If you can find some of that green turf in the outfield here, more than likely 2 runs scored. Got Clonch at third, Stapp at second. First pitch to Jarnigan low,
nice
gets away
stop
from Anderson, but he clips it with the tip of his catcher's mitt just enough to keep Kyler Clonch at third base. It's 1-0 to the Boyle County shortstop, Cole Jarnigan.
That stolen base by Carter Stapp was a service of CC Auto Parts. Get your vehicle running at CC Auto Parts and Service.
1 ball and no strikes. Cole Jarnigan at 283, 2 home runs, 16 driven in. He bats in the 5-hole tonight. 1-0 inside hit him. Fastball that tailed in and got his elbow, his left elbow.
Yeah, left elbow.
He just lets his elbow, his arm dangle, and he'll run down to first base. You can tell he's in pain. It's a hit by pitch, so a couple of walks and a hit by pitch. The Rebels have loaded him up without a hit. And Andrew Holder is going to bat, but not before T. Ellis walks out of the Garrett County dugout to have a word with Justin Parsons.
Man, got him right there in the funny bone. Yeah. And it's not funny when you get hit there, but that it just like stings.
And Jarnigan's handed his helmet off to Adam Scharzer on the first base coach's box.
Flexing it, yeah.
Walking down the first baseline, like Rick said, flexing that left elbow, that left arm was his lead arm. He's a right-handed hitter, so that left elbow is the one that sticks out there. Got caught by that fastball thrown by Justin Parsons. Here's Andrew Holder, big spot, bases loaded for Andrew. Starts at second base tonight.
Second baseman, number 4, Andrew Holder.
And Parsons from the stretch eyes Andrew Holder, a 304 hitter, no home runs, 14 driven in. And Holder steps out and calls time. Boyle County 21-4, Garrett County 8-13. Tonight, the 51st matchup between the two teams since 2001. First pitch to Holder.
Breaking ball.
Good breaking ball right in the zone. It's 0-1. Over the last 51 matchups, a series, Boyle County has dominated. They're 44-6 over the previous 50, with tonight's being the 51st. The 0-1, chopped left-hand side. Good play by Moberly. Runner's got to go. Now taking off late is Stapp. All I have to do is tag the bag, though, for the final out, a force out at third base. So Boyle County loads him up. They leave him loaded. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 3 left on base. We're through 1. It's Garrett nothing, Boyle County nothing on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard on Z105.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? It's the friendly, expert care you'll experience every time you bank with us. Hi, I'm Lindsay Cole, the retail market manager at Whitaker Bank in Danville, Kentucky. Whether you're opening an account, planning for the future, or looking for a friendly face, we're here to make banking easy. Stop by or call us at 859-236-9822 to see how we put you first. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC.
When that time comes and you need an electrician, plumber, someone to fix your heating and air, or garage door care, Kentucky Service Company is your professionals for serving real needs and fixing real problems. Expect clear communication, fair pricing, and craftsmanship you can trust. The KSE family brand includes Fire Stretcher, Heating and Air, Hearst, Electric and Plumbing, and newly added Easy Open Garage Doors. These companies are built on heritage, serving with pride. They are your home's best friend. Kentucky Service Companies.
Joe Mathis alongside Radio Rick. It's the second inning. Garrett County and Boyle County scoreless as we begin the top half of the second. Zachary Stacy, Logan Anderson, Justin Parsons. The middle third of this Garrett order. 4, 5, and 6 due up in the top half of the second. Stacy will dig in. Kyler Clonch side saddles that mound. Kicks, delivers the first pitch fastball. That's a called strike. over the outside corner, no balls. And 1 strike. Zachary Stacy on the season, 440 hitter. He leads Garrett County in the average regard. That ball hit towards right, looking up, and trailing is off the tip of the glove of Lucas Young and rolls towards the fence. Rounding first base is Stacy. He'll trot in with a leadoff double. Lucas Young looked like he had a beat on it, and then had a late break, and it tipped off the end of his glove, and Stacy has the first hit of this game. Also the first extra base hit of this game. He's at second base. And here's Logan Anderson. Wind is blowing out straight towards right, and where Lucas Young is, he's also looking right in the sun. Right side of that field is. Right-handed hitting catcher Logan Anderson, 347. He'll step out and call time. Golden Lions have played 21 games this year. They're 8-13. They have yet to hit a home run. And again, they're going to have to send one for a ride to get out of Center College's big ballpark. First pitch to Anderson's right in there. It's a called strike, 0-1.
Breaking ball went right over.
No balls and 1 strike. Kyler Claunch from the stretch. Eyes Zachary Stacy at second base. The 0-1 on its way from Claunch to Anderson. Fastball fouled off. No balls and 2 strikes. What is this street behind us, Rick? It's not Dillahay. Is it Dillahay's?
Dillahay's runs that way.
No balls and 2 strikes.
Center Street, I don't know.
That makes sense to me. That one's high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Listen, Southern Heights Baptist Church is right down the road, right? And
Athletics Avenue.
call it whatever we want. We don't know the name of the street. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Fastball rent by Logan Anderson. It's over the outside corner, and Anderson was late to react at strikeout number 3 for number 3, Kyler Claunch. And he's got 1 out. Here's Justin Parsons.
The pitcher, number 3, Justin Parsons.
Parsons will dig back in. The win last night for Boyle County over Garrett County moved the Rebels to 36-3 in their last 39 district games played. Fastball is lifted foul over top of the Garrett County dugout for strike 1. That's a streak that goes back to 2022. In fact, their last district loss came 2 years ago to the day, April 29th of 2024, when Garrett County beat Boyle County on that night 2 years ago. No balls and 1 strike as Claunch eyes second base. The 0-1 to Parsons. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Who does Parsons think he is? Gary Sheffield?
He's waving that bat around,
yeah,
isn't
waving
he?
that bat.
He's waving a little bit behind his head. Sheffield would have the tendency to wave it in front of his face and the side of his face. The 0-2 to Parsons. Breaking ball, swing and a miss again. Claunch has struck out 4 Golden Lions through an inning and 2/3, and the 2-out batter is Brady Reeser. Reeser, the Garrett County second baseman, wears number 25, is a 186 hitter. When you get to the bottom of this Golden Lion order, the averages start to really drop off. It's important for Garrett County to get those guys in the bottom of the order on somehow, because you have such talented hitters in the top of the order. Ryan Noe and Zachary Stacy, Corbin Folger, guys like that. First pitch fastball, called strike, 0-1. Another one that looked outside.
Yeah, looked a little outside.
But this home plate umpire's giving both sides of the plate. And a couple of inches off, 0-1, same spot, same result. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Claunch is just pumping the zone full of strikes right now. Gets the ball back, settles in from the stretch. Reeser digs in. He bends down, and the 0-2 on its way. Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Breaking ball in the turf. Emmons will throw to first base, and Claunch has K'd the side, and he struck out 5 of the first 6 hitters that he's faced. We're through 1.5. It is Garrett County nothing, Boyle County nothing. On my hometown radio network.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. You had the Danville Lee's famous recipe for the Wednesday special. You get 3 pieces of our famous golden fried chicken, hand-breaded tenders, or fish and chicken combo served with your choice of 2 sides and a warm, hot home-style buttermilk biscuit, a delicious midweek tradition. 2-piece strip meals are just $4.99. 8-piece boxes are $12, or get a 4-piece wing deal for $4.99. Skip cooking tonight and head to Danville Lee's famous recipe on South Fort. Lee's famous recipe, real home-style flavor, made fresh every day.
It's the bottom half of the second. Garrett County got a hit last inning, a double by Zachary Stacy to lead off the second, but Claunch caved the side after that and left Stacy at second base. And now Bull County will swing it again for the second time this game. It's 7, 8, and 9. Merrick Cornelius, Caden Patterson, Lucas Young, the 3 due up.
Schartzer and Blair have taken off the batting helmets. They're not wearing them. They're just regular ball caps now.
Didn't score any runs
Yeah,
last inning.
it wasn't that good luck. I'm sure if they'd scored, they'd kept them on.
Yeah, the bases loaded
They're
and 2 outs.
superstitious, all these baseball people.
Older grounded out with the bases loaded. First pitch to Cornelius is right in there. Called strike. It's 0-1. Now, the last non-Boyle Garrett game played against each other. Boyle County played on Monday night against Anderson County. 0-1 breaking ball spins high and outside for ball 1. Beat the Bearcats 8-6. It was a game the Rebels led 5-1 after the first, but the Anderson County Bearcats got a grand slam in the second inning to tie the game up. 1-1 misses side 2-1. Then took a 6-5 lead heading to the bottom half of the fourth. That's when the Rebels scored 3 in the bottom half of the fourth and then won the game 8-6. 2 balls and 1 strike fouled off by Merrick Cornelius over there amongst a host of Rebel fans, and over top of their head bounces in the parking lot and may have actually hit a car. If you're driving a white Nissan, you need to go check for dents. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Center field Miller's having to cover his eyes from the sun.
2-2 breaking ball towards right field, and it's down over top of the head of Logan Ballard, bounces against the fence. Merrick Cornelius rounds first base, rounds second base. He's heading towards third. Reeser's relay is laid ahead first slide, and a leadoff triple for Merrick Cornelius.
Boy.
Gave that one a ride on a pitch over the outside corner, a breaking ball. Cornelius went that way with a pitch and hammered it in that corner near the 328 sign. And there's no way Logan Ballard was catching up to that one. And here comes Caden Patterson. Garrett County's infield is in, saying the cut of the grass, but where the green turf meets the brown turf to signify the grass and the dirt on the infield. Moberly, Stacy, Reeser, and No across the Garrett County infield. First pitch to Caden Patterson, lifted foul over top of the Garrett County side for strike 1. Fly ball would get the job done as well.
Cornelius was leaking a little bit of oil going around there between second and third, but he made it with a slide.
298 hitter, 19 driven in for Caden Patterson. Lifts that
popped
one.
Up.
That's shallow center field. Long run coming in is Hagan Miller. He'll make the catch. Tagging from third base is Cornelius. Miller pump faked and throws it in, and Stacy just stands there and makes the catch. Cornelius actually got a late break on the sacrifice fly. It was probably a second or so after Miller caught the ball before Cornelius broke towards home, but he pump faked with a baseball.
I don't know what Miller was thinking on that, like thinking he wasn't going to go, but he didn't fake him out. Boyle County just scored. You can score a job now at NESCOresource.com.
It's the 20th RBI of the season for Caden Patterson. He's one of 4 Rebels to hit the 20 RBI mark, and the one-out batter is Lucas Young, who takes a breaking ball right down the middle for a called strike. Young, the sophomore, 152, 1 home run, 3 driven in. The 0-1 on its way to him. It's a called strike, and he's down in a hole, no balls and 2 strikes. Young did not play in yesterday's game. Coach Blair had 2 pinch hitters in the game yesterday, opted to go with Cam Hogue and Colt Jacobs, but Lucas Young gets the start tonight in right field into the 9-hole, the 0-2, swing and a miss. Fastball that snuck by Lucas Young for out number 2, strikeout number 2 as well for Justin Parsons, and back to the top of the order, here's Kyler Claunch.
I'll have to keep an eye on Perry. If he has the same problem in center field as Miller does, every pitch, Miller's putting his glove up to try to knock that glare down from the sun. See, he's holding his glove up, trying to keep the sun out of his eyes.
First pitch to Claunch is high, 1 ball and no strikes. Yeah, Miller is a lefty, so he holds that right glove hand up to block the sun from his face. 1 ball and no strikes. Claunch walked, stole the base, was left at third. Last inning back in the first. That one scoots away from Anderson behind home plate. 2 balls and no strikes. I was looking, Rick, at the last 2 years of games that we've done on the Hometown Radio Network. We've done 15 Boyle County games over the last 2 years. 2-0 to Kyler Clonch, breaking ball called strike. It's 2-1. How many of those games do you think Boyle County has won out of the 15 that we've done on the radio? 2-1 breaking ball right in there, 2-2. What's your guess? What do you think Boyle County's record? Yeah, 14-1 is exactly right.
Oh.
You're 14-1 in the last 15 Hometown Radio Network broadcasts that we've done. The 2-ball, 2-strike pitch to Clonch, lifted foul over top of Garrett County's side. The one loss being the state tournament game last year versus Boyd County. That's the only game they've lost in the last season and a half of games that we've done on the radio.
Did you say we're a good luck charm?
Maybe so. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that
Clonch
had some
off the
break
screen.
on it.
I think a breaking ball from Justin Parsons. 2 balls and 2 strikes. I do think, though, this is our 15th year doing high school baseball and softball on the Hometown Radio Network. And I think that each team has kind of gone through waves where, like, probably 3-4 years of where one team would have a better record in games we broadcasted versus the other. That one fouled off again by Clonch. You know, I think they're from the 3 or 4 year period from 2017 to 2019, 2020 or so, Boyle County would probably be the team that had the better record. Then you had Danville that obviously had very good teams from the 2019, 2021, 22 seasons when they won a region back-to-back years in 21 and 22. That one's outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Kick and delivery from Justin Parsons.
Nice
breaking ball
again.
is fouled off. First base side, long run for no. That one's out of play. Count stays 3-2. I would think for softball, it's probably going away. Boyle County Lady Rebel softball has the best record in terms of games that we broadcast. When they were an automatic in the state tournament for so many years. 3-2 hammered by Clonch.
Nobody there.
Left center field. And that ball is going to roll and roll and roll. Clonch around second base. He's going to roll around second. He's going to head towards third. The relay is cut off by Stacy. It's into third. And Clonch slides in safely, feet first. The second triple of the inning for Boyle County. Kyler Clonch stands at third base with a 3-bagger. For Clonch in the season, it is his 4th triple. Leads Boyle County in that number. And here's Owen Wheeler.
Number 1, Owen Wheeler.
It is the 11th triple of the season for the Rebels. Cornelius's earlier this inning was the 10th. Now Clonch stands at third base. A lot more room in these college fields. That ball gets to the fence. You're running for a while. First pitch to Owen Wheeler is a breaking ball that misses low for ball 1. Wheeler, a phenomenal multi-sport athlete, great basketball player for Jamie Todd's Boyle County Rebel basketball team. 1-0 to Wheeler is outside for ball 2. I mentioned this in the broadcast yesterday, but you look at the 2023 and 2024 seasons, Garrett County had a phenomenal record as well. 2-0 was low. 3 balls and no strikes. And I said yesterday, in the 2023-2024 seasons, 3 12th region teams won 48 games. It was the most over a 2-year stretch. Boyle County, West Jessamine, and Garrett County were those 3 teams to combine, not combine, but to each win 48 games over 2 years. Fastball over the inside corner. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. The 3-1 to Wheeler, hammered towards second base, but on 3 hops where Brady Reeser will make the play and throw to first base for out number 3. A triple by Merrick Cornelius, a sacrifice fly by Caden Patterson. The Rebels strike first. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base at third. We play 2. It's Boyle County 2, Garrett County nothing on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard on Z105.
Why buy at Danville Office Equipment? You will save up to 60% off the MSP on the items you use in your office every day. DOE will ship your order free of charge within 75 miles of any of our locations. We have over 30,000 items, including office supplies, furniture, printing, copiers, printers, fax machines, computers, and business cards. This is owner Scott Bottoms. If you're not satisfied with your order, return it for full credit. We really appreciate your business. Danville Office Equipment, also in Somerset and Lebanon.
In times like these, it's more important than ever to have your priorities in order. At First Southern National Bank, our top priority is you. We believe you want to live a life centered on generosity, family, and genuine care for the people who make up our great communities. Our financial mentors are here with guidance and resources to empower you to make that happen. See how First Southern is different by visiting fsnb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
correct myself. It's 1-0 Boyle County after 2 on Z105 WRNZ FM. Kyler Claunch wishes it was 2-0. He was on third base. He's also the starting pitcher in tonight's game. He wants as many runs as he can get. But right now, he's looking good. Only one base runner allowed in the first 2 innings. That was a double by Stacy. 6 outs recorded. 5 of those are strikeouts by Kyler Claunch. And the one-out batter, the leadoff hitter here in the third is Jacob Pendergrist. It's Hagen Miller and Ryan Noe, 8, 9, and 1 to do up here in the top half of the third. Jacob Pendergrist in left field in tonight's game. Swings a bright yellow bat. First pitch fastball is high and tight. 1 ball and no strikes to Pendergrist.
So watching 3 Boyle County players went out the gate down there, and they left the gate open, and a fan had to shut it.
1-0's in there, called strike, 1-1. Wonder where they went.
I don't know. They ran that way. Maybe they had an appointment.
1-1 to Jacob Pendergrist. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pendergrist, the freshman, 182, no home runs, 8 driven in. For Pendergrist, the 1 ball, 2 strike pitch, swing and a miss. And Claunch has fanned his 4th straight batter, his 6th overall. And here's Hagen Miller.
Is there a celebrity sitting down here? Just got here. His mush there.
Number 5, Hagen.
He's looking back. I believe right there in the first row.
First pitch
looks like a football coach to me.
That's Justin Haddix is here catching a game.
Yep.
1 ball and no strikes.
He's catching. I thought he was a coach.
1-0 is high, 2 balls and no strikes. Coach Haddix was a pretty good baseball player back in his day. For Breathitt
you saying
County
he's
High
old?
School. Yeah, well, he's older than me. 2-0 is in there, 2-1. I don't know.
Wait till I say it won't tell him. You said he's old.
I'll tell him. I don't know.
It's not very
I don't know
nice.
what age you start calling people old, but if he's older than me, then he's old. 2-1. I mean, comparatively speaking, he's older than me. 2-2. Hagen Miller fouls that one off. Two balls and 2 strikes. Claunch looks for his 5th consecutive strikeout, and instead that one's blooped third base side and just foul. Over
Is that
top
foul,
of Carter
Tony?
Stepp's head. Yeah, that's
foul.
foul. Tony Gray knows that one. He's on the first base side, though.
Yep.
And 2 umpires, 1 behind home plate, 1 on the bases. Further you get in the playoffs, in district, and region, and state, the more umpires you get in the field. 2-2 on its way. Chopped right back to Claunch on
He's going to run it over himself.
and he will run it halfway and then underhand toss it to Owen Wheeler on the first base bag. That stops a streak of 5 consecutive Ks. Kyler Claunch laid down, but he'll take the out regardless. And the 2-out batter flips the lineup. Here's Ryan Noe. What a talented, good-looking freshman Ryan Noe is. 386 hitter, no home runs, 17 driven in. He was probably, I wouldn't say probably, he was the best freshman basketball player in the area as well. First pitch to Ryan Noe was in there, called
Buckled
strike.
his knees on that pitch.
0-1 the count. And mentioned yesterday, more than likely, going to be the starting quarterback for the Golden Lion football team in the fall. That ball chopped foul off of the left foot of Ryan Noe, and Kyler Claunch has got him quickly in an 0-2 hole. Ryan Noe wears number 10. He's a tall, lanky fella, freshman. The 0-2. Grounded left-hand side. That one's going to roll foul. T. Ellis with a bare hand play in the third base coach's box.
I was going to give him an error, call him Elmer if he had booted that, because that wouldn't hit that hard.
And of course, T was a Garrett County Golden Lion himself in his high school days. Best T. Ellis seasons and, I guess, story, so to say, was that Lincoln County team in that, I think it was 2018-02, was chopped right off the plate. Emmons out of the catcher stance to first base, threw it high, and Wheeler dropped the baseball when Noe was getting it down the line.
I don't think even if he had held on to it, I think he still had that beat out.
Yeah, it's an infield single for Ryan Noe. Second hit of the game for Garrett County, and the 2-out batter with a runner on first base is Corbin Folger.
Now batting for the Golden Lions, the designated hitter, number 7.
But going back, it was the 2017 season when Lincoln County, as the head coach at Lincoln, the Patriots entered postseason play at 12-18. First pitch to Corbin Folger is hit towards second base, over down to his knee as Andrew Holder throws to first base in time for out number 3. And I will continue that story as we hit the bottom half of the third. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're through 2.5. Boyle County 1, Garrett County nothing on the Hometown Radio Network.
Has your baseball player been leaving marks in the siding of your house because of all the backyard tanks he's hitting? No worries, JC Crew LLC is there for you. JC Crew LLC specializes in house washing, driveway and sidewalk cleaning, roof and gutter cleaning, commercial pressure washing, and so much more. JC Crew LLC soft wash and pressure washing services, 859-325-1061. Tell your slugger, keep on hitting tanks, and you can call JC Crew LLC.
In the last 2 weeks, nearly 1 in 5 U.S. adults experienced anxiety, and more than 1 in 5 U.S. adults experienced depression. Children, adolescents, teens, and adults alike are all looking for a refuge from fear, worries, and sadness. That's where the Nurture Nest can step in, with locations in Danville, Harrodsburg, and Somerset, as well as telehealth options from the comfort of your home. They want you to see how fun and healing therapy can be. The Nurture Nest, where healing takes flight.
Carter Stepp, Logan Perry, Cole Jarnigan. That's 3, 4, and 5. Bottom half of the third. Rebels 1, Golden Lions nothing. And we has settled into Gary right field. Your first pitch to Carter Stepp bounces over the head of Adam Blair.
Didn't even move.
No balls in 1 strike. I didn't realize, Rick, that they got the TrackMan set up here in the press box, so we can actually see the velocity on pitches, and we can see where the pitch crossed the zone as well. Stepp hammers that one left center field down for a base hit. That was center
nice
cut.
Play.
Cut off by Hagen Miller, and Carter Stepp is on base with a leadoff single here in the bottom half of the third.
Good play by Miller to cut that off, and he had to come back being left-hander. Look at all the players, Boyle County, waving at him.
About 100 miles per hour off the bat. Exit velocity. I'm going to be looking at this thing all night now. This is going to distract me from calling the game. Here's Logan Perry. Perry got rung up on a pitch that was well outside the zone. His first at bat. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Stapp is on first. Nobody out. First pitch to Logan Perry is low, ball 1. Going back to the story I was telling about T. Ellis, the Garrett County head coach, when he was at Lincoln County 2017, the Patriots go into postseason play with a 12-18 record, a season that included separate 6- and 7-game and 4-game losing streaks. The 1-0 to Perry is low, 2 balls and no strikes, a little bit outside as well. They beat Danville in the first round of district to automatically qualify for region. Then they beat Southwestern and they beat Somerset in the first 2 rounds of the region tournament to come within a game of going to state. Breaking ball is way outside, but it's a called strike. Oh, I love this thing. 2-1 the count. Now, that's nowhere near. 2 balls and 1 strike. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Fastball tails outside 3-1.
What do you think T's full name is? Is it T Garden?
I don't know.
Tinafer?
What?
Tinafer? I don't know. It's got to be a full name somewhere with T.
Leaf. T. Leaf Ellis.
That's his middle name's Leaf.
The 3-1. Fastball called strike. 3-2. I got to stop looking at TrackMan. I got to stop it. Full count 3-2. Stapp off of first base. Bottom half of the third. Rebels 1. Golden Lions nothing.
See if they get him in motion. Nope.
Over to first base, and Stapp is back. I don't know if so you're saying you think his first name is T Garden?
Well, yeah. I mean, T. It's got to have a full name. T is not the full name.
His T-E-E. That is his name. T.
Well, I know, but there's got to be more to it than just T.
3-2 breaking ball is outside. Ball 4.
So say it's T Garden or T Williger. Maybe that's his name.
Runners at first and second, nobody out. And that'll bring up Cole Jarnigan, but T. Garden Ellis is out of the dugout.
Yeah. Right on cue.
Now batting for the Rebels, the shortstop, number 2, Cole Jarnigan.
Jarnigan hit by pitch back in the first. Remember, the Rebels loaded the bases in the first without a hit. But bases were left loaded on the ground ball by Andrew Holder. He's had his say with Justin Parsons. Glove slaps all around with the Garrett County infield. Carter Stepp heads back to second base. Logan Perry stays at first. Get Adam Sharpster's hands are going to get full every time Stapp's on base. He's got to give him his shin guard and elbow guard. I think it's just an elbow guard now. No, that is a leg guard. We'll see what Jarnigan can do. Cole Jarnigan, a sophomore, 283, couple of long balls, 16 driven in. He'll step out and call time.
If they try to play small ball, get those runners over.
Parsons shakes his head, yes. Rebels have had runners all over the place so far. Jarnigan shows bunt, pulls it back. That one is inside, 76 miles per hour on that fastball. It's one ball and no strikes. Parsons, a lot like Moberly yesterday, not a hard thrower, and the Rebels had trouble with Moberly, who just pitched to contact, so T. Ellis decides to go with Parsons tonight and save Stacy for that district tournament matchup. That
what a
low
nice
outside.
stop.
Good stop by Logan Anderson with a backhand pick of the catcher's mitt behind home plate. It's 2 balls and no strikes. That wind in right center field, a flag in right center blowing straight out towards whatever that building is, a warehouse in right center field. 2-0 to Cole Jarnigan. Outside, ball 3.
You know he's going to be taken here.
Yeah, nobody out. Andrew Holder is on deck, and Parsons has allowed Stapp to single. He's walked Logan Perry. And a 3-0 count here to Cole Jarnigan.
He will not be swinging, won't be doing anything.
3-0 is low, ball 4. Jarnigan spins the bat aside. Stapp to third, Perry to second, Jarnigan to first. Back-to-back walks issued by Justin Parsons, and 4 of them on the game. He had 2 in the first, now 2 here in the third. And Andrew Holder can put a hurting on Garrett County here if he can find a gap somewhere. Rebels got a run last inning, a sacrifice fly off the bat of Caden Patterson. Holder grounded out to third. He was the one who batted with the bases loaded back in the first. Step out and call time.
Nice breaking
ball. It's a breaking ball?
Yeah.
It was looking down.
Yep.
Either way, it's called strike. No balls and 1 strike. Justin Parsons so far, that was pitch number 63 for him. 2 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, an earned run, 4 walks, and 2 strikeouts. That one's low and outside, 76 miles per hour with that fastball. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Merrick Cornelius waits on deck. Cornelius tripled last inning. 1 ball and 1 strike to Andrew Holder. Nice looking breaking ball right in there. It's 1-2. I mean, this has turned out to be just a great night for baseball. Sun is shining. You got fans laying out in the grass watching this game. Some of them brought their own lawn chairs. See some of them wrapped up in blankets down the right field line. 1-2 is fouled off over top of the press box. Count stays 1 ball and 2 strikes. If you follow the weather, the rain is out of here now. It's going to be sunny the rest of the way, the rest of this week, but getting cooler. Derby Day is going to be a cold one, quite frankly. 58's the high on Derby Day Saturday. 36 is the low, near the freezing mark. 1-2, fisted by Holder on the infield, caught by Stacy, who comes from back behind the plate. Probably should have been an infield fly roll anyway. Stacy let it drop. He's got an easy double play, but they never called the infield fly. And now Tony Gray does out there at second base, is pointing up towards the sky. Stacy makes the catch, and the 1-out batter is Merrick Cornelius. Now, I mean, if umpire doesn't make the infield fly roll, Stacy lets that one drop. He picks it up, fires to third for a force out, fires to second for a force out. Maybe a chance at a triple play. Here's Cornelius. Take another triple here. That one would unload the bases. First pitch called strike. It's 0-1.
Parsons wants to get going quick here.
76 on that fastball from Justin Parsons. No balls and 1 strike to Merrick Cornelius. Swings at a fastball and fouls that one off. It's 0-2. I had my son Jack, who was begging to come to the game tonight. He had church, first of all. But church lets out in about 15 minutes at 7:30. And he was like, Dad, you told me that Mom could drop me off after church and I could come watch the game and play with my friends. No ball, 2 strike pitch to Merrick Cornelius. Poked foul.
What kind of dad are you?
Count stays 0-2. Well, apparently not.
Your son wanted to be with us last night, too.
Apparently not a really good one, because I forgot to clear those plans with Rebecca, who said, Joe, by the time we get out of church, by the time we drop them off, it's going to be just about bedtime. And I'm like, yeah, buddy, and also we're not playing at Bull County, we're playing at Center College. I can't keep my eyes on you in the press box.
Right up the middle, nobody there.
Up the middle, through for a base hit. Stapp scores. Rounding third is Logan Perry. He's going to score on a 2-run single by Merrick Cornelius. And it's 3-0 Rebels. For Merrick on the season, RBIs number 5 and 6.
Bull County just scored 2 runs. You can score a job now at nescoresource.com.
And that's going to be the end of the day for Justin Parsons after 4 of the first 5 hitters reach. In the bottom half of the third, Parsons' day is done, and T. Ellis is making a change. We'll break down the changes for you coming up in 1 minute on your home for Garrett and Bull County Baseball, Z105.
Now at Pizza Hut, get a $10 large, any 3-topping pizza on your choice of hut crust, like the new hand-tossed. Glazed with our buttery garlic parm hut blend seasoning, it's the crust you're craving. Get your $10 large, any 3-topping. Order online at pizzahut.com. Limited time offer at participating locations. Max 3 toppings. Additional charge for pan, stuffed crust, extra toppings, and cheese. Taxes, delivery fees, and exclusions apply.
Water and electricity, 2 things that make our lives easier and better. But as valuable as each one is, together they can be deadly. Water is a conductor of electricity, and if you're standing in water or wet while using an electrical appliance, you could be shocked or electrocuted. Keep all electrical appliances away from water and make sure your hands are dry when using appliances. For more information, contact your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
From first base to the pitcher's mound goes Ryan No. From the pitcher's mound to first base will go Justin Parsons. No in the season. The freshman pitching in his 8th game. 6 of those 8 are in relief appearances. 17 1/3. 26 hits, 19 runs, 12 earned, 7 walks, 17 Ks. A 2-0 record of 4.85 ERA for Ryan No. And Justin Parsons, while his official line is not complete, his day is done as of right now. 2 1/3, 4 hits, 3 runs, all 3 earned, 4 walks, and 2 strikeouts for Justin Parsons through 71 pitches, 41 for strikes. And again, he is responsible for Cole Jarnigan at second base and Merrick Cornelius at first base.
I just texted Coach Haddix in a way. I said, look up here to the right in the press box. He was looking around and didn't see me.
He's got a host of kids right behind him. And there's 5 kids behind him, and 4 of those 5 kids are all part of the 8U Sliders baseball team. Oh, don't tell Jack. It'll be a stab in the heart if Jack knows his entire team's not here and he's not. First and second and 1 out here in the bottom half of the third. Caden Patterson, who drove in a run his last at bat with a sacrifice fly, his 20th RBI of the season. 3-0 Rebels lead here in the bottom half of the third. Ryan No from the stretch, the freshman's first pitch is a fastball at 77 miles per hour. It's a called strike, and it's 0-1 to Caden Patterson. The Troy University D1 commit, Caden Patterson. No balls and 1 strike. It's low, 1-1.
Low.
Rick, I hope you've studied up on April the 29th in baseball history. We'll have this date in baseball history coming up here in an inning and a half.
I've got 3 lifelines to my left.
You do. 1-1. Breaking ball, right hand side down for a base hit. And that rolls towards the corner. It's going to plate 1 in Jarnigan. They're going to wave Cornelius. The throw from deep right field is way late.
Triple.
It's another triple for Bull County. This one at the hands of Caden Patterson, a 2-run 3-bagger, and it's 5-0 Boyle County as Caden drives in 21 and 22 on the season.
Bull County just scored 2 runs. You can score a job now at nescoresource.com.
And that does officially end the day for Justin Parsons, who gives up 5 runs, all 5 earned in 2 1/3. Patterson's at third base, and it is going to be Colt Jacobs who will bat for Lucas Young. So Lucas had 1 at bat. He struck out back in the second. And Colt Jacobs, who wears number 9, he's a sophomore. His 16th at-bat of the season. He's 1 for 16 on the year, but he's only struck out 3 times, so he's putting the ball in play. Not having much luck when he does. We'll see if he does here with Patterson on third base after the 2-run triple. First pitch to Jacobs is outside with a fastball for ball 1. And that top of the Rebel order is on deck with Kyler Claunch in the on-deck circle, waving that bat around. The 1-0. Low, 2-0.
I told you yesterday, I said I think this game was going to be different than last night's.
2 balls and no strikes to Colt Jacobs. Fouled off.
They'd like to have that one back. That was right down the chute.
Eyes lit up on that one. Fouled it off. It's 2-1. Again, if you're just joining us, Zachary Stacy did not start on the mound in tonight's game. Maybe the best arm in the Garrett County Reservoir. That one is hit down the third base line, and that one's fair. Into left field, Caden Patterson scores. Colt Jacobs has an RBI single. It is his second RBI of the year, and it's 6-0 Boyle.
Boyle County just scored. You can score a job now at NESCOresource.com.
The pitcher, number 3, Kyler.
That's the 4th hit of the inning for Boyle County, and 6 of the first 7 Rebels have reached base. And Colt Jacobs is pulled off the base paths, and Lucas Young will run for him. Jacobs gets a high five from Adam Blair. Coach Blair says, they made me look smart, right? Pinch hit him, gets a base hit, an RBI, and bring Lucas Young back in, who's got really good speed out there at first. And here's Kyler Claunch with a 6-0 Boyle County lead here in the bottom half of the third. Big looping breaking ball misses high and inside. Claunch is the 8th Rebel hitter to hit in this bottom half of the third. 6 runs on 6 hits, 1 error for Boyle County. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for Garrett County. The 1-0 is lifted towards shallow left. That one is down for a base hit. Lucas Young moves up to second base. Had to freeze for a moment to make sure it wasn't caught by Pendergrast. Kyler Claunch on base for the 3rd time today. He's walked, he's tripled, he's singled, and the Rebels have batted around as Owen Wheeler comes to the plate.
Owen Wheeler.
Last night's game, a lot lower scoring. Rick, you didn't mention you thought it was going to be a little bit different tonight.
Yeah.
The Rebels are flexing their muscles so far in this one, and more damage can be done. Wheeler takes outside and low for ball 1. Wheeler's 0 for 1. He walked in the first. He grounded out in the second. So you know you're doing something good when your top of the order is batting for the 3rd time in 3 innings. The 1-0 to Wheeler is lifted on the infield. It's going to fall in front of Reeser, who on one bounce will pick it up and toss it to second base to force out Kyler Claunch, who had to freeze to make sure Reeser wasn't going to catch the ball in the air. So Claunch is retired from the 4-6 fielder's choice for the second out.
The 2 outs. The third baseman, number 5.
And Carter Stapp, who began this inning with a single, digs back in for the second time. Rick, let's make the scorecards ugly.
Yeah, got to go take third inning out of the 4th inning and make it a 3rd inning.
If you're scored at home with us, you'll be doing the same thing.
You know, this onslaught started after Coach Haddix got here.
Interesting point.
Yeah.
First pitch to Carter Stapp. Breaking ball called strike.
Oh.
It's 0-1.
Almost hit him. They called that a strike.
67 miles per hour. The breaking ball from Ryan No. That might be one of those if it's major leagues. Stapp's tapping the top of his helmet. So look at that one again. The 0-1 hit foul, and now he's down no balls and 2 strikes. You mentioned Haddix. 6 points counts for a touchdown. If Haddix looks up at the scoreboard and sees 6-0, he's not going to be happy the Rebels missed an extra point, is he?
They'll have to go for 2.
Yeah, he wants 7 or 8. Run number 7 is 90 feet away out there at third base in the form of Lucas Young. But Staff's down on the count, no balls and 2 strikes.
There he goes.
Runner takes off, Wheeler does. That one's inside. They'll fake a throw down to second base. And Owen Wheeler has stolen second base. The second swipe of the game for the Rebels, a CC Auto Parts stolen base.
That's stolen base by Owen Wheeler. I won't say Logan. Owen Wheeler is the service of CC Auto Parts. Get your vehicle running at CC Auto Parts and Service.
Yeah, there's a Logan on deck. That's Logan Perry. The 1-2 on its way to Carter Stapp with 2 in scoring position from Ryan No. Good stop by Anderson behind home plate. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. I was leaving yesterday, the game, and we were wheeling out our equipment, and someone texted me and said, if you haven't left yet, take a picture of the Garrett County baseball field. Said, I haven't been there, and I want to see what it looks like. I haven't been able to make it over there yet. And luckily, I had a picture I'd taken from earlier in the day. The 2-2 is outside 3-2. It's state-of-the-art over there, isn't it? I mean,
Yes,
they've got
a beautiful field.
Yeah, beautiful facility.
Great football field as well.
Football field's right behind the baseball field. Tennis complex, softball field along there as well, right behind Garrett County High School. The 3-2 to Stapp, lifted foul, right-hand side. I thought for a moment, they did it last year. They played a doubleheader on the same day at Garrett County. With all the rain that we got earlier today, well, maybe they take it to Garrett County again. They did it last year, but Center College was available, and I love calling games here from Center College. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Carter Stapp, hammer towards center field. Hagan Miller retreats. It is over his head. It bounces, 2 hops against the fence and
They're going to go for another triple.
Carter Stapp is heading towards third. It's the 4th triple of the game for the Rebels, and it's 8-0 Boyle. The Rebels came in with 9 triples on the season. They have 4 of them this game alone.
Rebel base hit.
For Carter Stapp, RBIs number 34 and 35. He leads the team in that number, and it's 8-0.
Bull County just scored 2 runs. You can score a job now at NESCOresource.com.
Lucas Young and Owen Wheeler both score on that 2-run triple. And here's Logan Perry with another run over at third base. First pitch is inside.
Wow, how did Anderson catch that backhanded?
Perry lays out of the way of that one. 1 ball and no strikes. Perry's 0 for 1. He struck out looking. He's walked. There was a time last year when Logan Perry seemed like every time we did a game, Logan Perry was 3 for 4, 4 for 4. Every single time we were here, 1-0 was low and outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Had someone in Logan's family come up to me a couple of weeks ago and said, is there any way you can be at every game? Because every time you're here, Logan just hits the cover off the ball. See if he does here. 2 balls and no strikes. Runner at third base.
Oh, it turned on that
first
one.
base side and right by Adam Schartzer, who is as still as a statue down there. Doesn't even move. Still hasn't moved.
Maybe he's asleep.
I don't think all the action on the base paths and the way Boyle County's hit the ball here in a 7-run third that Coach Schartzer could fall asleep down there in the first base box. 2-1 to Perry, lifted, left-hand side, tailing, and that's a foul ball by an inch or 2.
Yeah.
And Adam Blair shakes his head yes, and he signals that it's a foul ball as well, though he wouldn't have cared if it had been ruled fair. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Held up his hands, maybe 7 or 8 inches, I think is what he said. Count even 2 balls and 2 strikes. 7 runs have crossed for the Rebels. Here in the bottom half of the third, a Stapp single, a Perry walk, a Jarnigan walk, Cornelius single, Patterson triple, a Colt Jacobs single, a Klotz single, and Perry ropes that one foul, first base side. Owen Wheeler, a fielder's choice, a Stapp triple, and now Logan Perry bats for the 2nd time here in the third. Garrett County players chasing Logan Perry foul balls down the first base side are getting their steps in. 2 balls and 2 strikes on its way to Logan Perry again. Hammer right hand side, it's through for a base hit. Logan Perry has come through again. RBI single, it is an 8-run third, and it's 9-0 as Perry drives in his 32nd of the season.
Bull County just scored. You can score a job now at NESCOresource.com.
The 2 outs.
And the 12th hitter to hit in this third inning is Cole Jarnigan. And again, we take you back to, if you didn't listen earlier in the game, ultimately this game doesn't mean much for district standings. Garrett and Boyle know they're going to play each other in the district tournament. Boyle's going to be the 1 seed. Garrett's going to be the 4 seed. So that's why the Golden Lions didn't have to, throw one of somebody like Zachary Stacy out there. First pitch to Jarnigan is outside, ball 1. Those are the games that coaches have to play, right? Do you throw somebody out there in a game that really doesn't mean much? And if you win, it doesn't mean really anything. Obviously, you want to win every game you play. Or do you save an arm for the district tournament or region tournament? Do you schedule more region teams or less region teams? Do you want region teams to see you? Swing and a miss to Jarnigan, 1 ball and 1 strike. Kyle Wynn talked about that when he did the color commentary, that Danville Boyle County game at Boyle County. He said, there are some years maybe he would schedule less region teams. Some years he'd schedule more region teams. Just depends on what kind of team you have. 1-1 to Jarnigan. Called strike inside corner. That's 1-2.
Didn't like that call. Just his batting gloves.
8 runs on 7 hits this inning for the Rebels. 9 runs on 9 hits overall. Logan Perry is off of first. And the 1-ball, 2-strike pitch, Perry goes. Jarnigan swings through it and comes up empty for strike 3 and out number 3. But again, 8 runs for the Rebels on 7 hits. No golden line errors and 1 left on base. It's gotten ugly after 3. Boyle County 9, Garrett County nothing on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard on Z105.
Hi, this is Laura at the Garrett County Public Library. If you have children ages 0 to 5 who live in Garrett County, you can sign up for Dolly Parton's Imagination Library through the Garrett County Public Library. Visit our website at garrettlibrary.org for more information, or come visit us on the square in Lancaster.
Hello, I'm Angela Frisbee at Farmers National Bank. We are excited to support students as they excel in the classroom, play in the band, act in the school play, and as they compete in sports. We wish our students a great school year. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank, member FDIC.
It's all about you and Stuart Howe.
Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Howe Ford Mazda. We are the #1 volume retail dealer in Central Kentucky and the fastest growing Mazda dealer in the state of Kentucky. Our people make a difference and we make it easy. Stop by and see for yourself how car buying should be. 225 South Danville Bypass or online at stuartpowell.com.
Because we know how. It's an easy thing to do in Danville. Stuart Howe Ford Mazda.
Whoa. An 8-run bottom half of the third. 4 triples for Boyle County in this game. It's 9-0 Rebels. And Kyler Claunch will settle in and work against Hance Moberly, Zachary Stacy, and Logan Anderson. And breaking ball in the turf, and Moberly could not hold up as they appealed down to Tony Gray on the first baseline. And he says Moberly did indeed go around. It's no balls and 1 strike. Moberly is 0 for 1, struck out back in the first, and swings through a breaking ball. It's 0-2.
Middle of the third, Colorado 4, Cincinnati Squadouche.
No balls and 2 strikes. Time is called by Moberly.
Mets are losing again.
Well, way to go. A butterfly has gotten its wings then if the Mets are losing.
Cleveland actually won a game.
Today?
Yes.
Oh, they already played, huh?
Yep. 3-1 over the Rays.
Moberly grounds that one.
Could be a tough
Left-hand
play.
side. Stapp is in, fields, and throws over to Owen Wheeler in time for a 5-3 ground out. And out number 1 here in the top half of the fourth. That'll sum it up Zachary Stacy.
With 1 out.
What are the other scores in the out-of-town scoreboard, Rick? Do you know?
Zach.
Oh, you're looking at the You're looking at the Guardian score, aren't you? I'll give them to you. Braves 2, Tigers nothing. Bottom half of the first. The Atlanta Braves, the best record in baseball. It was an Ozzie Albies 2-run homer for the Braves to give them a 2-0 lead. First pitch to Zachary Stacy outside for ball 1. You mentioned Rockies 4, Reds nothing. Cardinals 1, Pirates nothing. Bottom half of the third. J.J. Weatherholt had an RBI double for the Cardinals run. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike to Zachary Stacy. Stacy doubled in his only at-bat so far tonight. Nationals 2, Mets nothing. C.J. Abrams an RBI single when fouled off to Stacy. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Mentioned the Guardians already beat the Rays 3-1. Cade Smith got his 7th save of the year. Thank you, Cade. He's on my fantasy baseball team. The 1-2, Stacy over to third. Deep throw by Carter Stapp, and he makes it in time, and Stacy is out by a step. Well, that's a good play by Carter Stapp, showing off the arm. A couple of 5-3 ground outs and different varieties. One where Stapp had to take a couple of steps infield and throw in the run. One where he settled into his back foot, threw across the diamond. 2 up and 2 down. And here's Logan Anderson.
The catcher.
White Sox 3, Angels 2. Colson Montgomery hit a walk-off single in that one. Mariners 5, Twins 3. Ball grounded towards third. And how about a trio of ground outs to Carter Stapp as he fills the hot corner beautifully. 1, 2, 3, 5-3, 5-3, 5-3. We are through 3.5. It's Boyle 9, Garrett nothing on Z105.
Has your baseball player been leaving marks in the siding of your house because of all the backyard tanks he's hitting? No worries, JC Crew LLC is there for you. JC Crew LLC specializes in house washing, driveway and sidewalk cleaning, roof and gutter cleaning, commercial pressure washing, and so much more. JC Crew LLC soft wash and pressure washing services, 859-325-1061. Tell your slugger, keep on hitting tanks, and you can call JC Crew LLC.
In the last 2 weeks, nearly 1 in 5 U.S. adults experienced anxiety, and more than 1 in 5 U.S. adults experienced depression. Children, adolescents, teens, and adults alike are all looking for a refuge from fear, worries, and sadness. That's where the Nurture Nest can step in, with locations in Danville, Harrodsburg, and Somerset, as well as telehealth options from the comfort of your home. They want you to see how fun and healing therapy can be. The Nurture Nest, where healing takes flight.
Bottom half of the fourth, Boyle County 9, Garrett County nothing. Rebels are a run away from making this a 10-run lead, and then you go into the fifth, you get 3 outs, and you win this game in a 10-run roll. So we'll see if that's the case. But they need one more. Andrew Holder, Merrick Cornelius, Caden Patterson are the 3 due up work, and he gets Ryan No in his second inning of work. But his first full inning of work, he came in for Justin Parsons, who started this game for the Golden Lions. Parsons went 2 1/3, 4 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned, 4 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Ryan No pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up 4 runs, all 4 earned, and 5 hits. He struck out 1. So we'll try to settle back in here in the bottom half of the fourth.
The second baseman, number 4.
Finishing up our major league scores, Blue Jays 8, Red Sox 1, Marlins 3, Dodgers 2.
Steve will not collect that one.
First pitch to Andrew Holder is a called strike. It's 0-1. Do you think, though, that regardless of what happens in the regular season, like let's say the Braves win 110 games. I mean, they're on pace to do that. Holder will take high and outside 1-1. And the Dodgers win 95 games. Is there still any team in baseball that's going to be favored over the Dodgers come playoff time? 1-1 grounded towards short. Stacy diving
nice
play.
dive.
Bobbles the baseball, gets it back close to first in time, and they got him.
Nice play.
Zachary Stacy showing off that pink leather on his left hand. 1 up and 1 down. And here's Merrick Cornelius. What do you think, though, Rick? Is there any team that would be favored over the Dodgers, assuming the Dodgers don't lose every one?
The Dodgers got the best team money can buy.
Yeah.
They just keep adding to it at pieces every year.
Cubs 5, Padres 4. Pete Crow Armstrong got a 2-run bomb in that game. Giants and Phillies postponed. Astros and Orioles postponed. Phillies obviously fired their coach, Rob Thompson.
Oh, they did.
Don Mattingly is the acting manager there for the Phillies.
Donnie Baseball.
Yeah, Merrick Cornelius takes a breaking ball inside. It's a called strike 0-1. Someone asked him, what did you tell your team after you won your first game as the acting manager over the Phillies? He said, congrats, I guess. The 0-1, outside and low, it's 1-1.
There's been a lot of conjecture about people wanting him to come and be the manager of the Yankees since he was such a star with the Yankees.
Yeah.
But he was with the Dodgers for a while, too, as a manager.
1-1 chop, third base side, coming in is Moberly. He'll glove, he'll field, he'll throw, but it's late.
Infield hit.
For Cornelius, have yourself a game. He's 3 for 3. A triple, a couple of singles. He's driven in some runs. And with 1 out, Caden Patterson will swing the stick.
With 1 out, the designated hitter, number 12.
Patterson, a sac fly and a 2-run triple. He's driven in 3 tonight.
Moberly did the best he could trying to get that ball and throw in at the same motion.
In terms of high school scores, Danville 10, Lincoln County 1. That game underway right now at Lincoln County. Swing and a miss to Caden Patterson. No balls and 1 strike. Noah Cross has 2 home runs in that game. Dyron Moody has a long ball as well for Danville.
Think Coach Haddix is scouting? Looking for more athletes?
The 0-1 to Patterson. That one chopped up the middle on a couple of hops. Reeser makes the play. Goes to Stacy at second for 1. On to first, and just late as Patterson beats out the play at first base. But they do get Cornelius at second base on a 4-6 fielder's choice. It's the second out, and here comes Lucas Young, who re-enters to swing the sticks.
Lucas Young.
In softball action, Rick, Franklin County 4, Mercer County 1.
Ugh.
We'll have back-to-back Mercer softball games on the air for you tomorrow and Friday night. It's actually Boyle County at Mercer County tomorrow night. Should be a good one. Gary True will have the play-by-play call to that one from Lady Titan Field. Breaking ball buckles the knees of Lucas Young. It's right in there. A called strike, 0-1.
Gary Falsely True.
He called a baseball game with you last Friday as well.
Yep.
The Lafayette-Mercer County game. No balls in 1 strike. Low and outside, 1-1. I did not call that game. I had other things in my itinerary.
What's more important than being here next to me?
Being with my son at his baseball practice.
Oh, where are your priorities at? Come on.
Tell you that
I can't
much.
believe that.
1 ball and 1 strike to Lucas Young. That one's low, 2-1. Going to be a busy week next week. A couple of good games on the schedule next week. We got Mercer County at Danville on Tuesday. And I know next Friday, we're back at Boyle County as they'll host a top 5 St. X team at Rebel Field. 2 balls and 1 strike to Lucas Young. Off the end of the bat, right-hand side, backhand play. Dropped by Parsons, and he's got no play. Well, Parsons is ranging to his right, and he had to turn around for first base, and no wasn't at first base yet, so he was looking to throw to second base to try to force out Patterson, but he dropped the baseball in the meantime, and that's a biggie because it allows Kyler Claunch to get up, where, again, a run makes this a 10-run rule possibility if the Rebels can get 3 outs in the top
You're
of
going
the
to give
fifth.
a hit or an error on that?
That is a great question. I wonder what Boyle County is going to score this on their game.
Boyle County would score a hit, I would think. Number 8 going in the run.
Lucas
Boyle.
Young hits a ground ball and reaches on an error, according to Boyle County. So they roll it an error. That's Caleb Brandon, one of the fastest players in the team that's going to run for Caden Patterson out there at second base. So roll that one in E3. It is the first error by Garrett County tonight, and Kyler Claunch do some damage again. First pitch to Kyler, breaking ball. He takes it outside for ball 1.
Boy, Anderson's getting to work out there behind the plate. He's just all over the place, blocking the balls.
Boyle County is set to play Madison Central on Friday. The 1-0
Nice
is
stop
low,
again.
2-0. Is that game still going on? The Boyle County press box credentials don't hear us over here. I know there's a certain number of games you can play per week. That's a top 20 Madison Central team, though, scheduled to come into Boyle County on Friday. On the 5th time last 25 years, those two teams have played.
That's got
Claunch
down.
blinks
That's
one
a
right
hit.
field. It is indeed down. Claunch is going to drive in a run with Caleb Branham. Now Claunch heads for second base
There,
and
double.
slides in safely. Well, Garrett just kind of fell asleep out there in right center field, and Claunch saw it. And he's a phenomenal base runner and has great speed to boot, and he's got himself a double. So a triple, a single, and a double for Claunch today. It's 10-0 Boyle County.
Number 1.
Boyle County just scored. You can score a job now at nescoresource.com.
And here comes Owen Wheeler. Wheeler does not have a hit in tonight's game yet. Owen's right in there, called strike. It's 0-1. 11 hits for the Rebels. And among those who started the game, Andrew Holder, Lucas Young, and Owen Wheeler, the only 3 that do not have hits. The 0-1, Wheeler bounces that one towards short, where Zachary Stacy makes the play and throws to first for out number 3. But Kyler Claunch comes through with an RBI double. We're through 4. The Rebels are 3 outs away from a win. It's 10-0 Boyle after 4 on Z105.
It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. You had the Danville Lee's famous recipe for the Wednesday special. You get 3 pieces of our famous golden fried chicken, hand-breaded tenders, or fish and chicken combo served with your choice of 2 sides and a warm, hot, home-style buttermilk biscuit, a delicious midweek tradition. 2-piece strip meals are just $4.99. 8-piece boxes are $12, or get a 4-piece wing deal for $4.99. Skip cooking tonight and head to Danville Lee's famous recipe on South Fort. Lee's famous recipe, real home-style flavor, made fresh every day.
CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it. No appointment necessary. Fast, friendly auto service every time. We'll have you in and out, hassle-free. Brakes, engines, and service of every kind. With free pickup and free delivery. CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it.
Joe Mavis alongside Radio Rig, top half of the 5th, and if Kyler Claunch has it his way, it's going to be a quick top of the 5th, which means we quickly have to get on this date in Major League Baseball history, Rick. This is what the fans come for. If you're looking for a great sponsorship opportunity, you can sponsor this date in baseball history. Radio Rick would love to talk to you about that. Rick, it was on this date, April 29th, 1981.
Number 3, Justin Parsons.
This pitcher became the first left-hander with 3,000 strikeouts as a first pitch fastball misses high to Justin Parsons. Ball one. 1981, first lefty with 3,000 strikeouts. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball. It's 1-1. What do you think, Rick?
Well, it sounds like you said lefty. Maybe that was his nickname. Steve Carlton?
Steve Carlton is absolutely correct. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball.
I was going to say him or Randy Johnson, but...
Yeah, 1981, before Randy Johnson's time. Steve Carlton is right. You're 1 for 1, Rick. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Justin Parsons, who was a strikeout victim, his first and only at bat. That breaking ball is outside, but the umpire has had the tendency to give some of those outside calls. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Parsons.
Emmons really was demonstrative of bringing that back in.
2-2 hit towards short on 1 hop, but right to the awaiting Cole Jarnigan. 1 gone. 6-3 ground out. That is 5 consecutive ground outs on the infield. A 4-3 into the third, 3 5-3s in the fourth, and 1 6-3 here in the fifth. Rick, it was on this date, 1990. This former closer, now a member of the San Francisco Giants, decides not to go on the disabled list. He opts to retire on this date in 1990. First pitch called strike to Brady Reeser. He retired as the all-time American League saves leader with 238 at that time. Hammered a shortcut by Jarnigan. And 2 are gone. And Rick, you better start answering pretty quickly. Had 238 saves, pitched with the Kansas City Royals for the longest time when he retired the all-time American League saves leader.
With 2 outs, the left fielder, number 22.
Of course, obviously, it's Mariano Rivera now who's the all-time American League saves leader. But at this point, it was this former Kansas City Royals pitcher. First pitch fastball called strike to Jacob Pendergrast. It's 0-1.
The only one I can think of, he did a submarine pitcher.
The 0-1 is inside 1-1. Okay.
What was his name?
I can give you a hint, and we can connect this to Boyle County. 1-1, swung on a miss 1-2. Boyle County had a Mr. Football player with this same last name 2 years ago.
Cadix?
Coach, player. I've got 1-2. Scoreboard says 2-1. That one's fouled off either way now. It's 2 strikes on Jacob Pendergrast. Former Royals closer Dan
Quisenberry.
That's
good.
There you go.
Quisenberry.
Gave you the first name. You nailed the second name. Last name, we'll give you credit for that. 2 balls and 2 strikes as Pendergrast fouls that one
that
off.
didn't feel good, probably.
And how about this one, Rick? One more for the closers. On this date, 1996, this closer became the first left-hander in Major League history to record 300 saves, exactly 12 years after he gained his first save with the Reds. Swing and a miss. Pendergrast is down on strikes, and Kyler Clonch works through the Garrett County 3 in the top of the 5th easily, and Boyle County easily comes away with a win 10-0. Do you have an answer on the final question, Rick? 300 saves for lefty John Franco on this day, 1996.
Franco-American.
Boyle County 10, Garrett nothing. We break it down for you in 3 minutes on Z105.
Hello, I'm Blake Mason, Farmers National Bank. As your lifetime bank, we have a proud history of supporting our local schools and student athletes. Have a wonderful school year and all the best to local teams. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank, member FDIC.
Why buy at Danville Office Equipment? You will save up to 60% off the MSP on the items you use in your office every day. DOE will ship your order free of charge within 75 miles of any of our locations. We have over 30,000 items, including office supplies, furniture, printing, copiers, printers, fax machines, computers, and business cards. This is owner Scott Bottoms. If you're not satisfied with your order, return it for full credit. We really appreciate your business. Danville Office Equipment, also in Somerset and Lebanon.
Hi, this is Laura from the Garrett County Public Library. Researching your family tree? We can help with our collection of local history and genealogy information. Staff members can assist you in finding information about your ancestors at the library. Stop by and see us on the square in Lancaster.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
At Sutton Pharmacy, you're more than just a prescription, you're a neighbor. Our friendly team helps you stay healthy with quick refills, expert advice, and flu shots. Enjoy free local delivery and a convenient app to make managing your refills easy. Sutton Pharmacy, dedicated to the Lancaster community. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
In Lancaster on West Maple Avenue.
Now open Golden Line Barber Shop, locally owned and operated in the Square, Lancaster. Now accepting appointments. Mark offers haircuts, straight razor shaves, hot towels, and more. Golden Line Barber Shop is thrilled to serve Garrett and surrounding counties. For your appointment, go online to Instagram or by using the Vigaro app or call 859-304-5055. Again, that's 859-304-5055. Golden Line Barber Shop in the Square, Lancaster.
At the Garrett County Extension Office, we're here to help your farm, family, and future grow. From soil and hay testing to educational workshops to exciting 4-H youth programs, we've got something for everyone. Stop by our office in South Lancaster on Stanford Road, visit us on Facebook, or check out our website to see all we have to offer. And from everyone at the Garrett County UK Extension Office, we want to wish Garrett County Lions luck this year. Go Golden Lions! Go Golden Lions!
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loans subject to credit approval.
Joe Mavis alongside Radio Rick. 10-0. Boyle County wins it over Garrett County. They're 37-3 in their last 40 district games now played, and pretty good offensive onslaught and a pitching performance as well by Boyle County tonight. Rick, what do you got?
The 101 Business Solutions play of the game was by Kyler Claunch, by Carter Stapp. I want to say Stapp. Also, Merrick Cornelius and Colin Patterson. Not one, not two, not three, but 4 triples in this game.
4 triples. Patterson drove in 3. Cornelius drove in 2. Stapp drove in 2 as well. Connor Claunch went 3 for 3. He drove in a run. Logan Perry 1 for 2. He drove in a run. And Colt Jacobs 1 for 1, the other RBI that we've not mentioned on Boyle County's side. Connor Claunch gets the win of the mound. 5 innings, 1 hit, no earned runs, no walks, 7 strikeouts in tonight's game. The loss goes to Justin Parsons, 2 1/3, 4 hits, 5 runs, all 5 earned, 4 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Connor Claunch, 58 pitches, 45 for strikes, only 13 balls Connor Claunch threw this game. Justin Parsons, 71 pitches, 41 for strikes. Ryan No, 45 pitches, 28 for strikes. How about this for a time of game? You won't get quicker than this. 1 hour and 19 minutes. First pitch at 6:28. Final pitch at 7:47. Final score 10-0 Boyle County over Garrett. Our thanks to Jason Wilder on studio controls. The wild man on the sticks. Our thanks to Radio Rick, our color commentator. And our thanks to you for listening to the old-fashioned way on Z105 WRNZ FM. For the new-fashioned way, hometownlive.net, powered by Kentucky Wimax. Our final score, Boyle County 10, Garrett County nothing. We'll have more high school softball action for you tomorrow night. Boyle County is at Mercer County. Gary True has the play-by-play call, guiding you through that game tomorrow night live from Lady Titan Field on 99.5 FM WHBN. God bless. Have a great, fun, and safe Wednesday evening. Again, final score, Boyle County 10, Garrett County nothing.
High school sports on the Hometown Radio Network. Today's game is made possible by these sponsors: Whitaker Bank, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, Stewart Powell Ford Mazda, Farmers National Bank, Thompson Service Center in Harrodsburg, CC Auto Parts and Service, First Financial Bank, Lee's Famous Recipe, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Linda Wilson Realty, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Morris Baseball Academy, Nesco Resources, Community Trust Bank, Sutton Pharmacy. Today's Game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network and heard live around the world on internet-connected devices everywhere at hometownlive.net.
Why buy it?